Hi, I'm Anna with Heartwood Art. See how to create this simple nightstand or side table model in SketchUp. And it's a great beginner woodworker project to build too. Be sure to subscribe to this channel for more SketchUp tutorials and builds. Okay, let's dive in. Let's have a look at what we're modeling. This stand is 22 inches wide by 27 inches tall. The leg frames are 2x2s, and it uses 2x12 boards for the top shelf and 2x8s for the lower two shelves. We'll also take into account dimensional lumber measurements as we go. And before we start modeling, let's check our default project dimensions to ensure we're inputting the same lengths. So on the top left, click the hamburger menu, go down to Alp Settings, and I'm using decimal inches. Okay, let's close this. And first, let's make our 2x2 legs. So hit R for the rectangle tool, and let's start at the origin. Click and draw it up, and input our dimensions of 25.5, comma, space 1.5, and hit enter. Let's hover there and scroll up on our mouse wheel to zoom in. Let's give it height, hit P for the push-pull tool, click and drag up a bit, enter our dimension of 1.5, and hit enter. And let's make it a component. Hit spacebar for the selection tool, triple click it to select all. Hit G for the component dialog, and let's call this 2x2 leg, and click the create button. Next, let's create our stretchers, and you can call these aprons, stretchers, or rails, whatever you like, due to where they're attached, but I'm calling them stretchers as they'll be the same component throughout this model. And we're going to do this on the green axis, so let's hit O for orbit, and click and drag around to the left, and a little bit top down. We're going to make it right here. Hit R for the rectangle tool, and get near the green axis, click and draw that out, and let's input our dimensions. And remember, the X has to come first, so 1.5, comma, and 7.25, and hit enter. Hit P for push-pull, click and drag up, and the height will be 1.5 inches. Hit enter. Hit spacebar, triple click, hit G, and we're going to call this 2x2 stretcher, and click create. Now let's join it to our leg. I'm going to hit orbit and pull down for a top down view, and let's hover here and zoom in. Let's hit M to bring up the move tool, get on this top corner, click and drag over to the top corner of our leg. Now we need to measure to place the middle stretcher. So let's hit T for the tape measure tool and get on this bottom intersection. Click once there, let go of your mouse button, drag down a bit, and let's input our dimension of 10 and hit enter. As you can see, it made a mark. Let's copy our stretcher. It's already selected, so hit Control C and then Control V and move your mouse to see it. I'm going to click to drop it nearby. I'm going to orbit around to ensure I'm on that top corner. Hit M for the move tool. Click the top corner and drag it over to our guide point. Let's pan down, so hit orbit, right click, and pan, and move this whole thing down a bit. Now we need to measure for this bottom stretcher. So hit T for tape measure, get on the bottom corner here, click, let go of your mouse button, drag down, enter our distance of 10, hit enter. And our stretcher's already on our clipboard, so we only have to hit Control V, move our mouse, and I'm going to click to drop it there. Get on this top corner, click and drag, and release it on the guide point. Okay, let's zoom out. I'm going to hit orbit, right click, and pan. Pull this down a bit. And now we want to copy our leg. So hit spacebar for the selection tool. Click once on the leg. And to copy, hit Control C and then Control V. Move your mouse and put it nearby and click to drop it. Let's zoom in there. Click this top corner and drag it over to the top corner of the stretcher and drop it. Now let's zoom out because we need to make this whole thing a component. Hit spacebar and click and drag a box all the way around it. Hit G for the component dialog. We're going to call this leg frame and click create. Okay, so now we want to make our shelves, but before we do that, it's going to be a whole lot easier to measure the placement with this thing standing up. So we need to rotate it. Hit O for orbit, and let's click and drag around for a front view. And I'm going to zoom out a bit. To rotate, hit Q for the rotation tool. Get on that end corner, click once there, let go of your mouse button. Drag out to the right along the red axis, and click once, let go of your mouse button, and then move down into the left, and it will snap into place at 90 degrees. Click to drop it there. Okay, now we need to measure to place our top shelf board because it's offset. This is going to be easier with the top-down view, so hit O for orbit. And let's just move around like this. And right-click and pan. Let's just get it centered. And now let's measure for our offset. This is real simple to do both of them. Hit T for the tape measure. And get on this end corner. Click once there, let go of your mouse button. Move to the left along the red axis and input our distance of 1.5 and hit enter. Now, click on that point, let go of your mouse button, move straight down, make sure the line is green so that you're parallel to the green axis, and input that offset of 0.5 and hit enter. And that point is where the corner of our top board will be placed. So let's make that top shelf board. We're going to do it on the red axis since we're already here. And I'm going to orbit down just a little bit to do it right here. Hit R for the rectangle tool, get on the red axis, click and drag it out just a bit. Input our dimensions of 22, space, 11.25. Hit enter. Let's give it some height. Hit P, click and drag up a bit, and input 1.5 and hit enter. Now let's make it a component. Hit spacebar, triple click it, hit G, and we're going to call this top shelf board and click the create button. Now let's place that board. And I'm going to orbit a little bit, hit O, turn it up just a little bit, but not so far that you can't see that second dot. Okay, let's hit M for move. Get on this bottom corner, and we're going to click and drag it up and place it on this outside guide point. And you may want to hit orbit and move around to make sure it is on the outside one. And it is. Okay. Now let's measure for the middle and bottom boards. I'm going to orbit around slightly to this view. Maybe just a little bit further because we want to see this intersection. Okay, hit T for tape measure. Click once on that intersection. Drag out a bit and make sure it's a red line. And input your distance of 1.5 and hit enter. And then we're going to do that again for this bottom one. Click on that intersection, draw out, make sure it's red, and enter 1.5 for the distance and hit enter. Now that we have our 2 points, let's make that middle and bottom board. We're going to do it on the red axis, so I'm going to orbit around here and right click and pan over just a bit. Now let's hit R for rectangle, get on the red axis, click and draw that up a bit, input our dimensions of 22, space 7.25, hit enter. P for push pull, click and drag up and enter our dimension of 1.5, hit enter. Make it a component, hit spacebar, triple click, hit G, and we're going to call this lower shelf boards and click create. Now let's place that middle board, and I'm going to orbit just a little bit sideways so I can see that point maybe up a little bit. And let's move it. Hit M for the move tool, grab this bottom corner, click and drag, and place it on that guide point. Now let's copy this middle board. Already selected, so hit Control C, Control V, move your mouse, there it is. I'm going to put it here and click to drop it. Get on this bottom corner and click and drag it to that guide point and let go. Okay, now we need to copy our leg frame, but first we need to make a mark on our bottom shelf board to know where to put that other leg. So let's hit T for the tape measure tool. Get on this bottom corner of the bottom board. Click once, let go of your mouse button, drag over just a bit, and you're going to input 3 instead of 1.5, and I'll show you why in a second. So input 3 and hit enter. Now we need to copy our leg, so hit spacebar and click once on our leg. Hit Control C, Control V, and then move your mouse over and click to place it nearby. Okay, to place that second leg, and the reason we use 3 is because we're going to use this inside corner and place it there. And that's actually 3 inches in. So click on this intersection and drag to that guide point and drop it there. Okay, that's almost it. Before we make this whole thing a component, we want to get rid of these marks. So hit spacebar, and let's see if we can zoom into this one. I don't think we're going to be able to see that mark. No, I'm not going to worry about that one. But we definitely want to worry about the one at the top here. I'm going to zoom into that, orbit, right click, pan, bring that down because we definitely want to get rid of the 2 that we can see. Hit spacebar, click on it. It should turn blue. If you orbit a little bit, you may be able to see it. See? And hit delete. Hit spacebar and then click on that second one. Nope, not that. This. And hit delete. And I can see this one here, so I'm going to click on it. Make sure it's just that line. Hit delete. Hit orbit. Right click and pan. Let's move down to the bottom. I can see that one. Hit spacebar. Click on it. Oops, not the whole thing. Click just on that. And hit delete. And now let's make the whole thing a component. I'm going to zoom out. I'm going to orbit and pan to get us up here on top of it. Hit spacebar. Click and drag a box all the way around it. Hit G. Then we're going to call this whole nightstand or side table, whatever yours is, and click create. And click anywhere to deselect it. Let's orbit and pan to get a good look at everything. Make sure it's okay. I'm going to move it up here and hit orbit and turn down. Yep. That looks good. So when you're finished in the top left, click save if it's not already grayed out. And if you're asked to purge, say yes, as that may be for the marks and guides that we took out. Okay, that's it. See more tutorials on this channel for how to add color, add dimensions, download images, and make a bill of materials. And you can check out how I built this nightstand over on Heartwood Art too. Be sure to subscribe to this channel for more SketchUp and build tutorials. And I'll see you in the shop.